Hello, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is actually. It's 12. So good evening. I have not been very consistent with YouTubes. I have to get back on it. I have 2 vlogs that I'm in the middle of editing that I keep just pushing off for no reason really, but I gotta get back on it. We're figuring it out. But today, I've just been doing homework. School has started again. Everything's online. A while back, I did a little questionnaire on my Instagram about what kind of YouTube videos y'all would want to see, and one of them was animes and the animes that I've watched. I'm very new to anime. I've probably been watching it. What was the first one that I watched? Gosh. I'd say honestly about a year ago. I think the first one I watched was Vampire Night. Love it. I love it so much. That was, I think because it was, you know, I was craving back then like a vampire movie. I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'll try it out. Fell in love with it. And I realized that I really, really, really like romantic animes. I was one of those at the beginning. I was watching them all dubbed. And then just recently, one of my buddies, he got me on watching it with subtitles. And I fell in love with that too. I was just you can't watch anime with subtitles and do something else. Like there's no multitasking with that because you look down, you miss a whole section, you miss what they say. So that was my biggest reason because I was always eating. Let me go on Netflix. We're going to see what I've watched, and I'm going to name all of the ones that I've watched before I go because I have a casting today and then I have to do a lot of homework and then we're gonna watch more shows. So I would say, yeah, about a year. I actually don't know.
One of us is in danger, we step up. We try to help out as one. We are part of the 7 deadly.
I'm messing with you. Okay, Netflix, let's do it. All right. So let's go all the way back. Let me think. So maybe a year and a half ago, actually, I'd say I was watching anime. One of the first ones that I watched too, it was Vampire Night and then Sword Art Online. Oh, I loved Sword Art Online. I watched that one, the gun version. Gosh, hold on, let me find it. Gale Online, yeah, that one was good too. I've watched Maid Sama. It's a romantic one. I loved it. And the guys, like, I understand how girls be crushing on these anime guys because I'd be in love. I'm in love. Let's see, I tried to get into Bleach. I probably watched 1 episode. Another one that I watched was the card. Gosh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Kakegurui, something. And it was about, you know, a bunch of privileged students going to a private school and they all were huge gamblers and that's kind of how they were ranked, whatever. I'm not gonna say too much, just watch it if you haven't seen it. And it is phenomenal. What's her name is hot AF. Gosh, I forgot her name, I can't find it. Yeah, Kakegurui. Yeah, Yumiko is hot. Another one of the first ones that I watched was KK. It's called like K. It's like K and then the K was backwards. I tried watching Violet Evergarden. Didn't get into that too much. I probably watched 2 episodes, but I've heard a lot of good things about that, so I'm probably gonna have to get back into that one. There's so many that I started and then just never finished. Like Blue Exorcist, No Game, No Life. Black Butler, everyone has talked, you know, a lot about those. My most recent, what's this? Death Note. Oh my gosh. Death Note was good. Death Note was so good. Yeah, Light Yagami. And L. Oh, I loved L. There's something about him. He would sit in his chairs. He would sit in his chairs like this and eat. It was very strange, but I loved it. I'm still watching Attack on Titan. That's my most recent show. Let's see. 7 Deadly Sins. Watch that. I'm still watching the last episodes. The last season. I think that was season 4. Yeah. And I know that's been out for a hot second, which I realized. But it just came out on Netflix. Haikyu. I need to watch that. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. I've heard a lot of good things about HunterxHunter as well. And Naruto. I've not watched that, and I know that is the, oh my gosh, everybody has been like, you haven't seen it. It's just the craziest thing. It's almost like you watch that before you watch any anime. It's like the gateway to all anime, so I'll hop on that. But there's so many episodes. So that's intimidating, but I think that's a good thing. I'd rather have a lot of episodes than one episode. I hate the ones that have one episode. That hurts me inside because it's so fast. It's like you get into it and you love it and you feel emotionally attached, and then it's gone. It's gone. Okay, another one I watched was Durarara. I don't know how to say that. That one was good. I watched Castlevania. Love it. 7 Seeds was good. Anohana, that was very sad. Definitely cried. Angel Beats was very good. Oh, and Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? I thought that title was funny. But that was a good show too. These are all like one season. A bunch of one season, and it hurts. Magmell, I didn't finish that, but I was very far into it. And then there's been a few that I've watched on Funimation and Crunchyroll. I don't think those saved because I don't have an account. But a few that I watched, Plunderer was good. What else? Oh, there was a few on those sites, and I don't think it doesn't have my history. Oh, another one was BNA. BNA was good. That's on Netflix. Started watching Japan Sinks. One of my buddies, he was watching Baki. I came in and was watching like the 5th episode or something, so I couldn't get into it because you gotta watch from the beginning. But they say Baki's really good. The sword guy, the animation is good. And honestly, I think, I'm missing a huge one. Let me go on Netflix on TV. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. That's good. I still need to finish that. I think I started watching Cannon Busters. Food Wars is good. Food Wars, I think, is so funny. I think it's so funny the way they eat food and their reactions, if you know what I mean. Maybe having some. But I love it. I hate that this plays. Like, I just want to sit quiet for a minute. Yeah, Devilman I watched. That was good. I think I got into like episode 5 or something. I didn't get too far into that. Again, just one of those shows that you just fall off of. Gotta get back into it. You know, you've got to. I feel like it's really a gift to be able to fall off like that on that episode. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that though. Gotta start following through. Oh my gosh, there's one that is so good. So good. My homeboy put me on, but I cannot find it right now. It might not be on here. It's about these kids. I don't want to say too much. Oh, Promised Neverland. Look at that. I think that's on Funimation and Crunchyroll. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's scary. You just constantly, you're just like, ugh. There is one part in that show. There's a few parts in that show where my heart just sank to my toes. So yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about what they're about. And if you guys have any suggestions, please comment below and I'll be sure to watch them. This is gonna be a short video, but all of the shows that I named, they're gonna be in the description box below. In case you haven't seen it, or in case you are starting out watching anime or need some good starter shows, boom, there you go. I just made a Twitter last night, again. My Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. It's all the same name, Matea's Waiting. It shouldn't be too hard to find me. Just DM me if you have any more ideas for the future, more YouTube ideas, and I'll make them. So yeah, hope you have a great day.